Hello, you said this is Christine?
Yes,
Hello, it's Detective Martin with Shively calling you back. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you for returning my call.
It's no problem. Do you have a second to give me a brief phone interview on what you witnessed that date?
Yes,
Okay, I'm going to first start off by asking you a couple questions. What's your most current address?
Falling between them like stones in still water. Margaret looked up, startled. Stay? Here. He pushed away from the doorframe, taking a step toward her. Pine Creek needs a teacher, Miss Sinclair. Badly. The children are getting by with lessons from the preacher's wife, but she's expecting her fourth child and can't continue much longer. You're offering me a position? Margaret asked, hardly daring to believe it. I'm on the town council. We've been trying to recruit a proper teacher for months, but it's hard to entice educated women to such
All
a
right. Do you recall what you were wearing that day?
yes.
What were you
I
wearing?
had on a black scrub and a red top underneath.
Margaret's mind raced with possibilities. A new start.
Okay, are you employed there?
Not as someone's mail order.
I have been employed there since July 15th, 2015.
Okay.
Almost 8 years.
Alrighty. Alright, so if you would like to start, you can begin wherever you feel.
Let me see here. Difficult. Okay. So I was assigned to work with Dr. Brian Tripp that day as his personal nurse. Let's see. I remember, I'm just trying to remember what was going on. So for the most of the part, I was in the back of the hospital, okay, in our treatment room with Dr. Brian. I was returning a patient to one of the rooms, which would be on, let's see, be room 98765 on that side, okay, which would be like the left side. And I heard altercations occurring, screaming noises, violent sounds. People were screaming. I heard, people being injured, a lot of yelling, volatile behavior. At that point, I knew there was a problem. I didn't actually put my head out there yet because, I was aware of my circumstances, my surroundings. So the other people the other clients that were in the rooms where I was at, they were all like crying and saying, someone has a gun, someone's going to kill someone. A family with a little girl, an elderly lady was there with her cat and the kittens. And I moved 5 families out of those rooms back to the back of the hospital to ensure their safety because they all felt very uncomfortable. And they thought they were in danger. So I asked them, don't look out the window. Everybody follow me. Let's go to the back of the hospital where you'll be safe. I heard the woman yelling and threatening the staff. The way I heard it, I heard her say gun. It sounded like I'm getting my gun. I'm not quite sure because I wasn't actually up in the front area. So my priority was just to ensure that people were safe there. I moved people out of those rooms back to the treatment room, and then I locked the doors so no one could come in, and I stayed back there until you arrived, until everybody was ensured that people weren't in danger anymore. So I did not witness the act. I heard it. I heard the altercations. And at that time, I moved people to safety, and then I stayed in a safe area myself and did not come forward.
Okay. So I just have a couple questions. So you said you heard the woman.
I do.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I heard Dr. Mary Jane screaming on the phone to the Shively Police Department to come for help. I heard her, yelling that, we need help. This is Dr. Mary Jane, Sadly Animal Hospital. I did hear that. I heard her. She said it loud. She said it clear. And I heard that from the front pharmacy all the way back to the treatment room. I heard her yelling for help. She made every effort to get help.
You're concerned about my staying. People talk. He said so.
Okay.
It wouldn't do for the children's teacher to be the subject of gossip. Margaret felt a flush creep up.
Okay. So you said
Move in here immediately. There's no
you said that you
Mrs. Hayes
you said that you heard the woman yelling and threatening the staff. What type of threats was she making to the staff that you heard?
Okay, so it is a little bit of a blur. I heard her saying, I want my dog. Give me my fucking dog. And she's pounding on the door. She's trying to enter the hospital. At that time, the door had already been locked for safety. I heard her pounding on the door. And I was like, oh, my God, what the hell is going on? And, we were just, I heard people trying to say, ma'am, please, we'll take care of you in a minute. I mean, it wasn't even that busy then. I know people were trying to help her, and she just verbally came in there aggressively. She had a mindset that she was already going to be aggressive at that point, even when she entered the building. I know in the past she has not been pleased with us, that she's written some things on Facebook about us. That was like 2 years ago. I feel at that point she should not be a client at our Loving Animal Hospital anymore. At that point, she should have not been allowed to come back.
Okay. As far as any of the incident, any type of physical altercation or anything, you didn't see any of that. You just heard the yelling
Right.
and all of
Everything
that.
I heard was audio. I did not see anything.
Okay. You said you went to the back of the hospital with some clients for
All
their
the
safety.
I took all the clients on the left side. I removed from rooms and put them. 5 families I put in the back of the hospital in the treatment room where they would be safe.
Okay.
One couple had a child. She was about a 9-year-old girl. 2 elderly ladies with their pets. I moved everyone out of those rooms so they would not be in danger from the shooter. That was my first priority. Get these people out of here. I know the hospital. I've been there 8 years. Take them where they're safe. Lock the door. And at that point, when I assured them they were safe, I went and took shelter because I didn't know what was happening.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell me that I may not have asked or missed?
TJ was the most wonderful, loving young man. And, I've had the honor of working with him.
Okay.
Always willing to help people. I mean, this is just out of character, and he just, his mother and his brother, his little brother were there, and
Yeah.
this lady did this, so it could have been handled. It didn't have to come to this.
Yeah, it's definitely a tragedy, and I know it can be hard to talk about. So, I appreciate you, willing to give me a statement on what you witnessed and heard that day.
Everything I heard was audio, I remember Dr. Mary Jane screaming for help, calling the police. Other people are trying to call the police. She was telling people, everyone, stay back, move away. She was trying to get people to safety. She made every effort to ensure that to get people out of there. So, and no, that's all I know. So.
Okay. If for whatever reason, after we get off the phone, today or tomorrow or whenever, if you remember something else that you want to tell me, feel free to call back and I'll definitely speak with you and add that to your statement, okay?
Okay, thank you, Detective Marcus.
All right.
Bye-bye.
It's no problem. Bye.
The tiny cabin was lonely after the bustling activity of the ranch, and she found herself lingering in town after school just to postpone